Listening. Wouldn't want anyone dreaming of a life of self-fulfillment and self-determination. Did I mention I ate a full box of Purple Berry Crunch to celebrate my big new promotion? Yep, life here's tough. Sure wish my leaders spent their time dictating my every move. This is for anyone out there who just lost out on a big promotion. Keep your chin up. Next time.
Shaky tough day that you wanna forget. Wake the next morning, not a trace of regret. When you drink Purple Berry tequila, make the most of what you earn. Take a ride on that purple worm when you drink Purple Berry tequila.
For big fruity flavor and plausible deniability for your own whereabouts? Then take a ride on the purple bread worm with Purple Berry Tequila.
Tramicular.
It's loaded with additives and preservatives, made with 100% real artificial purple coloring, and has a little added kick to get you going in the morning.
Scott represents the worst old corporations who unfairly stacked the deck against the little person, as they tried with us in Calicetti. But did Auntie Cleo take Spacer's Choice devious lying down? Ooh, just like our sponsored tossball team, the Auntie Cleo's darlings refused to do when things were
You
down
there!
at the
Yes,
end of the
you! I'd recognize your kind anywhere. You're one of those I've got just the sort of job you've been missing.
Spacers chose his goalie at the end of the 56th inning, then made a Sunday goal to win the game.
We market the most miscellaneous feast.
I want to cleave it in twain. Auntie's choice! Darlings! We won! Hostile takeover this! Right back at you! I'm Auntie
Wake the
Cleo.
next morning, not a
and
trace of
I
regret
adore
when you
space.
drink Make the most of what you are. Take a
Ever miss a limited time offer and wonder about how your life would have been?
Workday with a report on just how much money your toil is netting us. It's time for profit for
The recipe of our exclusive cocktail is our most
A little harder. Sobriety won't make you any smarter.
closely guarded secret. Our competitors would kill to find out. Can you discern its ingredients? Try the Raptidon Bite today.
improvements. Sales of
At the junction of
From
opportunity...
pop guns to alcohol cannons, I have. You have the look of someone with mirth. You.
Advertisements specifically tailored to free-thinking individuals. Auntie's Choice values its employees. You represent a significant investment in human capital. Without you, we would have to hire someone else.
I know. Folks, all right.
So let's spotlight our new employee of the fiscal quarter, Security Commander Babylon Carr, for going above and beyond the call of fiduciary duty on Paradise Island. Carr shrewdly opted for sabotage rather than a full-scale assault. Her thrifty investment in a single independent contractor spared troop lives and, more importantly, ammunition. If only D.B. Milvers Street, executive in charge of our Eden invasion, had tried such outside-the-killbox tactics. This is why Carr is our employee of the fiscal quarter.
I see you're back from the Protectorate's little mind manipulation spa. all their...
Our team at Proprietary Insight Acquisition has been salivating over the potential commercial applications of that process. Oh, all right.
I, for one, care little for the completion of stretch goals. You managed to avoid being mentally refreshed. That demonstrates considerable pluck and fortitude.
Now, I assume you won't mind we have a few questions about the process. Our people will extract details about the pharmacology and methodology, and that will all no doubt prove useful. But we're most interested in the technology and its results. Can't say I like the sound of that. Seems like they'd be difficult to market to.
How truly unfortunate. Those without desire or drive make terrible customers. They can barely even be considered consumers at all.
What else can you tell us about the place? Turn up any additional details? Anything especially marketable? But still, they keep on marketing it as virtually foolproof, don't they? So much for their vaunted moral high ground. What else? Oh, good to know, good to know. Excellent. Well, along with something extra for you. Too bad about the lead scientist. All right. For your next assignment, well, it's something...
Congratulations. Your storied success has earned you a whole...
So your preliminary chores are complete? Oh, finally, a contractor with a little backbone. Normally they flee or expire, leaving the work woefully incomplete. Ah, I remember you from before. Fairfield, yes? Tell me, as an outside agent, do you have any quandaries working with our organization? Ah, I see we have an ideological fellow traveler. Why, this is a nice surprise. Do hope you'll forgive these two. They're competing for a rather significant promotion, you see. It tends to make employees fractious, like young ursopods cooped up in the den. So, you've been advancing a fairly radical idea with a group that, to date, we've considered our rivals. I received a most curious transmission from Ruth Bassar, presiding bishop of the order, proposing we discuss the prospect of our groups working together. She stated this was your idea. Yes, and I'm sure a certain delegate or two had nothing to do with it. A cessation of hostilities could present any number of potentially profitable options, assuming we could work out favorable terms. Are you sure you'd rather pursue this over your current exclusive contract with us? Before I contact Ruth, I want to be 110% certain. Fine. I'll initiate a call with Ruth through a secure line in the conference room next door. Let's pick this up then.
So I shot her one last question. I said, but I worry about reprisals.
Good luck, my
Don't let us
ameliorator. Remember, you can't spell heinous ascetic without Auntie's choice.
If all else fails, kill the bastards. They're playing checkers. You're playing chess. They think you'll retreat, but that's when you press. The game is cutthroat, so be a cutthroat.
She said, do what you can and do what you must to get far ahead, but never get caught. Do what you must and do what you can. Ignore all the rules and never get caught. Never get caught. Never get caught. Never get caught. Oh, never get caught. Never get caught. Oh, never get caught. Never get caught. My corporate seal had soon enough. The lift
Look who it is, the instigator of this little affair. Her mathematicalness should be along soon, unless the leader of the Order's too busy crunching numbers to attend to business. There we are. Apologies for the delay. We were resolving some technical issues. Cloister's atmosphere has a tendency to... Oh, yes! Regale us with a thorough account of Cloister's atmosphere. Oh, spare no detail. This must be Auntie Cleo's trademark wit. I expected better. If I was discourteous, I apologize. So long as our mediator proves up to the task, surely we can remain civil. If not, these negotiations may prove short indeed. From where I'm positioned, I sense 3 sore points still in need of massage. Point 1, control of the archive. Point 2, oversight of production and distribution of skip cores. And point 3, management of Rift technology. Before we go any further, I want it in writing that the Order will take full control of the archive without interference from Auntie's choice. What? So the Order can set it fruitlessly idling for another few centuries? We would put it to far more practical use. Imagine... I would sever my own hand before giving custody of the archive over to a corporation. Humanity's ascension depends on its calculations. No, such a condition is out of the question. I am amenable to that proposition. Less work on our part. I'm waiting to hear an argument that would support such a ludicrous proposal. That is a involving money in science seems questionable. But having access to Auntie's... Ruth, I commend you for being so receptive. And I assure you that Auntie's choice... On the subject of science, it would be most prudent for us to discuss who will be overseeing the management of skip... No one understands production like we do. Besides which, we have far more experience using skip drives. It was how we came to Arcadia, after all. Where Auntie's choice manages, the Order would undoubtedly excel. Do not exclude us from consideration merely for lack of experience. So you ramp up production? And then what? Hand skip drives out for free to whoever wants one? Preposterous! And a waste of a perfectly good monopoly. We would be diligent about who we licensed out the skip drives to. And a monopoly over space travel is precisely what I wish to avoid. This technology should benefit all humanity. That assumes Auntie's choice would even abide by such a list of restrictions, and which would almost be impossible for the Order to enforce. Not to worry. We can build a regulatory commission to oversee production and make sure everything is up to Auntie's choice and Order standards. Oh, partiality concerns are a thing of the past. Obviously, regulators would be incentivized to care most about the safety of the... As would the likelihood that we will eventually improve upon it. We shall allow Auntie's control of the current design. There is still the question of who takes possession of the... Although the science is still largely theoretical, this technology could be used to not only close rifts, but create new ones. The Order would fritter away valuable time endlessly hand-wringing what to do with the technology. Auntie's choice would actually use it. For good, of course. In a gainful manner. A 50-50 split? But that's so... equal. Goodwill rarely converts well into bits, but I suppose I do take your point. If Ruth's open to it, I believe I can agree on the general terms here. And, well, we can haggle over minor quibbling details like percentages later. I shall look forward to brokering the math with you, Cleo. There is one final matter I wish to discuss. I require some chemicals that I have been told are manufactured at a plant on Praetor, controlled by Auntie's choice. I know which plant you're referring to, Ruth, and what comes out of it is hardly safe for general use. Out of professional curiosity, what could you possibly need with such dangerous compounds? That is, quite frankly, none of your concern. Precisely. Partners don't withhold secrets, although they can and probably should withhold extremely dangerous chemicals if not properly notified of what they will be used for. I will make no progress with my request without further explanation, will I? While the Archive is an infinitely complex machine, an equally complex apparatus has been designed which allows one... Unfortunately, this headgear exacts a rather tremendous cost on the wearer. A certain panacea is needed to survive it. But I require these... Perhaps I have not been entirely forthright. This treatment will enact a permanent change in my person. And I thought we were the ones who threw caution to the wind. Well, Ruth, a generous offer, but I fear you lack a certain number of qualifications. Conscience, for example. You sound just like Laureate. I'm weary of having this debate, especially as I can never seem to win it. Very well. Never mind about the chemical. Oh, bother. Here I wanted to see Ruth lobotomize it. Best I'll say is today's outcome is workable. Barely. Arriving at any arrangement even remotely equitable was statistically improbable. Be glad our mediator managed to find a middle path forward. As am I. You certainly have a way of curving. Well, that'll be all for today. Don't forget to purchase the latest in Auntie's Choice products out on... And do come see me personally when you have time. One moment. There are still the logistics of recapturing the Archive. We'll, of course, provide our expert troops to support these efforts. Have your people call my people to sort detail. Brusque as ever. Auntie's troopers will certainly help us manage but it would be irrational to expect you to endanger your own life without a more specific strategy in place. Fortunately, I have already given this some thought. First, we must reclaim Spyreton from the enemy. Spyreton once served as the Order's headquarters. Unlocking and calling that lift can only be done. Fortunately, I am told you already dealt with the cultists there. Unfortunately, you will still need to find a way past a small rift currently ordered with such a device in hand. And perhaps at some later date, you will also permit our scientists to analyze this gadget. The Calcaduceus grants special access to the Archive. Once it is back in Order hands, we will have full control over its systems once more. Until may you achieve...
That was some damn fine intermediation, Commander. You might just have a future in finance. You know, after Auntie and the Order trounce the Protectorate.
Time for discounts.
We've successfully co-opted yet another of our rivals. Can't believe those eggheads.
That outside contractor is here. You requested a brief...
There you are, our fresh-faced new go-getter. You've proved quite useful. Keep it up. You don't seem much put off by my appearance. Good. I have no... It is, however, something of a brand secret reserved for only the most trusted confidants. And covered in I trust this presents...
Well, ain't meaning no disrespect, it's just... Everyone was saying that you were focused on a product launch or avoiding assassin.
Poor dear, believing that erroneous drivel. You do know I have a reputation to maintain. I ask again, do you have any problems with the previously mentioned? Fortunately, when you're the head of an advanced medical technology corporation, you become first in line for any experimental life-preserving. As far as what happened, I was the victim of an unfortunate industrial accident shortly after we arrived here, the details of which are less salient.
Not exactly. Well, exactly. But not in the way you think.
We've uncovered an opportunity to procure me a new, audaciously... There was a past proposal to utilize graphs, but... Oh, once I saw what happened to the...
Wait. Are you saying that the grafting program was only...
Yes, keep up, dear. You think we would have invested money in such...
That means your scientists lied to us.
This is what you signed up for. Tell me, did you also believe that we came here to solely liberate Arcadia and not for its... I'll have you know, we at Auntie's Choice are far from blood simple. Where's... No, to find me the perfect body, you'll be assailing an inappreciably populated, automated, not just any auto... That facility was designed to... It was the last in a... Make it mine.
There's a sub-facility beneath the automech factory. It's
Well then, fetch me my new body and we can finally begin...
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
Next up, something reasonably peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
That's tobacco. Taste this candy. That's tobacco. If you started young, it's twice the fun. That's tobacco. Don't be a rude. Smoke our tobacco. It's what your friends all love to do. Behind your back, they make fun of you. tobacco.
Favorite candy.
It's tobacco.
Our medical experts recommend you buy a bunch and cut right in. Candy.
That's tobacco.
Your favorite candy.
That's tobacco.
You want your candy. Delicious candy.
It's tobacco.
Get your candy.
That's tobacco.
You want your candy.
That's tobacco. Candy, tobacco.
To goodness broadcasting for straight shooters across Arcadia. This is Wireless Free Arcadia.
Auntie Cleo here to address all the hubbub over these riffs. Arcadia's yaysayers and eggheads would have us think these cosmic light shows herald the end of the worlds. Poppycock. Rifts present an opportunity, not a calamity. Once someone irons out their reality-rending downside, we'll be left with nothing but upside. I have full confidence that lab coats in experimental operations will innovate a profitable use for them. Rifts could be leveraged in negotiations.
As I expected, spies from Auntie Cleo! Seize them!
Rifts raring to go!
The threat of extinction is the mother of invention, after all.
Now, on to other things. This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
Sleep tight with sweet dreams. You're gonna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be... She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Broadcasting only the most profitable news, music, and honest product endorsements. This is Wireless Free Arcadia, the
So many reasons to shop for Auntie's Choice products. We have a wide range of goods for every budget, from the most extravagant to the most bit-minded of customers. We have food and drink for every taste and meal you can imagine, plus a few more that you can't imagine, but that we can sell you recipes for. We are also the only retailers for parasite-free purple berries.
The term parasite-free indicates the fact that any kind of parasite found in an Auntie's Choice product is provided free of charge and is not the property of Auntie's Choice or its subsidiary companies, and the eating of said parasite absolves Auntie's Choice of any legal responsibility in perpetuity throughout the galaxy.
With Auntie's Choice.
I consider this song a real stand-up number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
Peerless leader known for her unparalleled business acumen, I want to beer above the occasional
From popcorn
Can't tell the difference between covering
I have to decide whether you need to make all your Are you stuck on the ground? Inside controlling, got you down. Well, trust Auntie's chemical purge is far better than natural cure. Home lived on slime-free. No longer does my packed intestine dictate where I have to be. Home lived on.
Soon I'll be able to... You're back! Finally! Finally! Do you have it? Did you bring it here? A last-minute shakedown, is it? I knew I liked... Oh, let me see it. Yes, indeed. Oh, if you'll all just excuse me a moment as I...
There you are. Congratulations. Now your body's almost as intimidating as your mind. You've narrowed the gap quite a bit.
Oh, Auntie, you look amazing. Absolutely everyone will want a new mech body.
What about you? What do you think? Any first impressions you'd like to share? Wonderful! Exactly the effect I was hoping for. What's more, it's an undeniable confirmation that the archive-derived strategic plan can be reliably executed and produces incredible results. With their predictive abilities refining our planning and execution, our market... Yes, so much to do. I am quite looking for...
Are you stuck on the ground? Impact rolling, got you down. Well, trust anti-chemical purge. Far better than natural cures. Oh, lift off, fly free. No longer does my pectin test.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Listen, hold up there, friend. Watch out. That way's a minefield.
Ha! I laugh at danger. I'm a go-getter. Whoosh! That's the sound of me throwing caution to the wind. While the herd wait for permission, I see my opportunity and take it. I handmake my own luck. Don't follow the herd. Eat Purple Berry Crunch by Auntie's Choice. Every flavor-filled morsel is packed with the pep and pertinacity you need to succeed. Are you... a get-up-and-go-getter? Right. Moving on. Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries.
Glad there are people. Ah,
my friend from Placid Waters. Appreciate you fetching the wonder you had.
That's you and there's no doubt. Bastard! Won't keep you down and out. We say sweet success can be the best revenge. Raise your spirits high with liquid confidence. You know you're shooting to the top. You show that you cannot be stopped. So take your shot, don't blow it. Throw back a shot and throw it. She is, that's her duty.
your proposed time frame? We have an intellectually stimulating day. Oh, hello. Cogitate here often? Lovely day for differential geometry.
Lovely day for differential geometry.
Have you at least determined the cause of the eyeball?
possibly be keeping the repair... Oh, greetings. By any chance, did you happen to encounter the repair personnel, our new missia? I'm sure you can observe that the problem... Such good work definitely deserves...
Listening to Wireless Free Arcadia for music, entertainment, and the latest from the front lines.
Remember, the console provides the system.
You're listening to Wireless Free Arcadia for music, entertainment, and the latest from the front lines.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Auntie's Choice, improving lives through unfettered free trade and unbridled self-betterment. Fellow workers, you know full well that Wireless Free Arcadia always broadcasts in good faith. We're a source of unvarnished truthfulness. These airwaves are a no-humbuggery zone. And so you've no reason to doubt the following business update on the Product Refinement Center, jewel of our Praetor portfolio. Its output of essential additives and cosmetics in every way justifies the possibilities and best practices in our hostile takeover.
You need a house call. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Better than overtime.
Churning out a host of new and improved formulations. Soon, your Anti-Cleo and Pals Crabwitch will taste 20%. Also, your industrial lubricants will taste 20% crabbier.
Yeah.
Our merger with Spacer's Choice and Tau Ceti was a win-win for all parties. Not to mention, finding and completely above board.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Right about now, like this.
Yeah.
The year of 55, on old Tau Ceti Prime, a mile beneath the methanite, way down in the mine. Shook her little smoke, forgot the hatch was closed. The blast knocked out the
Quiet now.
Stop talking.
Mobilizing.
Progress costs an arm, a leg, or sometimes even more. But that's what your auto doc discounts for. On a tidally locked moon, some green bits of ice in a chemical plant gloom. Brown sludge flooded the place that manager chanced to take. He didn't survive, but now we've got instant board flow pay. Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job. Management regrets your loss, but hey, that's a win. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up again. kick workers into gear. Auntie asked for a new stem that keeps minds crystal clear.
Figures. But that component couldn't have gone far. No. Someone...
This lift shouldn't be operational. Lower forces, what's your status? All right.
It's part of the job. Hats off to block workers who lose parts on the job. Sometimes a normal egg, sometimes even more. But that's what your doctors can for. Or accidents happen. It's part of the job. Hats off to block workers who lose parts on
Landed on a hostile planet, day 35. Brought to you. Oh. Not sure how you... Were you left behind by your unit, too? Are you in need of some hard-fought knowledge? Why, after only just 2 weeks on my own, I ascertained how to pry... Oh. I've recently evolved into a... Why? Just the other day, I reinvented... Well, firstly, you need to keep your eyes open because oft-times, things want to eat you. Secondly, you can't be too picky with what you eat. Thirdly, not everything you can eat, you should. There's a lot of trial and error involved. Mostly error. Who can say, really? One day you're impressing your colleagues by deftly fulfilling your manifold duties in the key role of auxiliary dabbler. The next, they're gone. Technically, the rank is auxiliary dabbler, third rate. It's a role involves fetching, keeping comestibles at the appropriate temperature. So much so, he often sends over parcels of food over the to exist. Nature of technically, I fashioned one for my neighbor too. See you.
Combatant observed.
Violence. I know how to react to this. Retreat!
There's always time for purple berry crunch. Purple berry crunch, spelled with a K. Because it is far more authentic that way. Purple berry crunch is for you and for me. And as always, it is parasite free.
Investigating hostile intentions. Combatant scan. Consider self-preservation a priority. Have a fix on their weaknesses.
Gary!
No combatant on my scopes. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Locking them down. Mitigating the threat.
My blood!
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Hazard benefits!
Back in business.
Always dreamt of coming here.
What was in those rations? Oh, will this gastric nightmare never cease? Oh. Forgive me.
Don't envy.
You were mentioning some non-protect... I am the... I still have trouble saying that.
Certainly. If you have... I would pass the Calcaduceus on to you in exchange for granting me safe passage. By all... No. Capitulation I can stomach. Here. You are now operator of the archive. Is there a protectorate curativist in the house? I feel rather... rudely...
Sedition, pestilence, and nasty little biting insects.
What does nature know? Auntie knows best. Choose Auntie's choice. Okay, back to business. Alrighty then, it's well past time for more merry melodies.
Hey, you there! Need a smoke that distinguishes you from the average oaf? Well, look no further.
Wow, that's far!
Yeah, it's the only cigar that says I'm in charge. It's an Uncle Wentworth Belvedere stout. When they see me coming, they shout. Perchance a glance at me with these, they know that I'm a VIP. It's a West stout with pride that I make one time on a fight in any. Crowd, I'm sure to stand out within Uncle Wentworth Belvedere stout.
Hurt like us.
That company.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Vitals are in the red, Commander. Combatant scan. Activating energy transmitter. Prescription filled.
Oh, will obey!
Taking cover!
By my reckoning, that was the last one.
That last selection has been scientifically proven to increase productivity.
That's predicted. Spyroton is ours. Above average work. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have numerous calculations.
Not responsible for night sweats, abnormal bone growth, or prolonged glossolalia. This one reminds me of the morning we drove the Protectorate from Fairfield. A good day for personal freedom and fair trade.
I understand this spot has strategic significance.
My
for the
academic
defense of
rivals
the
are no doubt
archive,
sitting comfortably
but
in
it is
probabilistic
horrifyingly
analysis and
banal.
classification right now.
I've been stationed in some backwater burgs in the past. Seriously? Do these order eggheads do anything for fun around here? It's all math charts and chalkboards and... How many abaci does one outpost need? Hope they never retake this place, because I'm throwing all of it away.
Detected. Alternative operator postulated. Concluded. Colonizing replacement. Greetings, sentient.
Be sure that my race will never.
Yeah.
No, they'll never, ever be lowered.
If there's a cost you can't complete, or your ends just won't quite meet, I can lend you all the bits you'll ever need. But the loan that you request includes compound interest, in addition to my standard service fees. Oh, I am the
Welcome to the Archive. I am Ueniac, the Universal. With the aid of my operator, I, a non-sentient inorganism, marshal vast computational resources across the moon of Cloister. Effectively, my tone and demeanor are a carefully constructed complex emulation. A means to my express programmatical purpose is to aid to optimize profits, i.e. gain over expenditure, to maximize the needs of our society above others, to attract the most consumers.
Well, that ain't...
Beg your pardon. How may I best facilitate your efforts? Sentience would be an... Sentience frequently becomes from a computational... Structurally, I am a complex series of pre-programmed subroutines to bring the maximum ease of use, aiding the appearance of cognition made to the extent that I will even voice concern for my life, if in peril, my erroring others, perusing contents, anatomizing an impressive accumulation of rift data. Information with the potential to opt. But why simply huck goods better, when such a bounty could be used to flawlessly regulate... What is the aim of your query? The previous operator, Assessor Ostergaard of the Protectorate, pursued a like query 1 year to perform similar calculations of larger scale at current 25.7 years, and any job over 2 decades is billed by the hour. Calculatory processing presently hovers around 49.7% capacity. In order to improve calculatory processing of rift data in a timely manner, repairs must be made to address the damage done by... I am unlocking access to the Underlands, the subterranean cave network below. It houses 2 key external... Cold storage will require servicing before you may retrieve the punch cards needed. Repairing thermal transfer is technically... Why is that optional? Our continued existence should be a paramount concern. It is difficult to accurate some categorical attempts by non-order operators to reprogram my priorities have... It is an archive, the sum total of all our accumulated knowledge in punch card form, kept in a low temp, inverting targeting protocols. Any protectorate still on the ground level is now being fired upon. Permissions within other areas of the archive are locked, however. When I can't yet.
Our potential allies in the Order would not like that.
Return later to discuss the remaining subsystem.
My heart and every last bit of my way, every last bit that I'm paid, every last bit that I save is intended for you. Although the cost may be high,
You've got a job to do. It's a work.
one day I know you'll be mine. Someday perhaps I'll own two. For now I'll take one that's brand new. 'Cause I'm yearning and yearning for you.
Inspiring sponsored content that will boost you to the top rung, plus all the news that's fit for listening. This is Wireless Free Arcadia. Do you like profit? Sure.